And we weren't expecting this, but I was out taking a photograph with my photographer one night, and my wife was just out shooting shots, seeing if she could see orbs or anything like that in the photographs. And we captured a massive V-shaped UFO way up in the distance in the sky by accident. We didn't even see this thing until we got home and were viewing our photographs, and there it was, way in the distance in the sky. But that's on the internet as well, and yeah, I don't know what that is. I've had 3 different experts that examine it, and I've got a range of opinions. Some, like Richard Shaw, who does Marzulli stuff, thinks that it could be like a bunch of different craft flying in a V formation. But other people,
Chris.
Yeah.
Let me interrupt you. Those things are being seen by too many people. If you TR3 as in Tango Romeo 3, R as in Romeo Bravo. I mean the amount of information. I'm just correcting you because I don't care what so and so thinks, and I don't mean this to sound arrogant. But the TR3 and the TR4, those are some of our most sophisticated stuff. The reason that people see the triangle and all of a sudden they see a ball, and then that thing, the triangle morphs into a ball, a giant orb, and then it disappears. Well, the bottom line is we have the technology and have had the technology to jump space. So, it's not a bunch of things. Now, personally, there's so much stuff on the internet that you can see. But it's fascinating that when you're dealing with the triangular shape, and the government does have a secret base there. I sent to Tom, you remember this, I believe you have it, Native American Sacred Sites and the Department of the Defense. Do you remember when I sent that to you?
Yeah, well, you reminded me of it, and I haven't read it yet.
Okay, well, it's massive, but the gist of it is, and this will play, where you're describing, Chris, that you and your wife and your cameraman were, you're in the heart of this whole area. And what was fascinating, and I'm not trying to take away from you, I'm just trying to say what speculation is. My source for that information is 4-star active generals, plural, in special ops, and also some of the scientists that worked on it, okay? So, I mean, I'm talking about guys that were aeronautical engineers, and a couple of them have passed now. Thank God they were Christians. But the point being is that, the speculation, take it away. But what's fascinating, and I will make this statement, almost every single military underground site, as well as above ground site, is always built or always contained by the military in order to, they'll put it as a testing ground, or they'll do anything. In essence, they don't want the public in these areas for the very reason that you and your wife and your cameraman saw these things, and people are seeing it all over. So anyway, I just wanted to straighten that out. Go ahead, sir.
Absolutely. And it's really odd that the government bought this Bradshaw Ranch area. A lot of people might not know, but there's a famous Hollywood stuntman named Bob Bradshaw that had this ranch area, and they even had a western town that they used in a lot of the old western movies. So it actually has a rich history. It's in a lot of commercials, a lot of old movies. Even Elvis made a movie at this ranch. So it's a kind of a famous area. But then the government bought it out, ostensibly, really for the Forest Service, so they were going to make it part of the public park system. That's what they said when they bought it. But guess what? It's still got chains around it and a fence saying "Do not enter," or you're going to be shot. So why is the Forestry Service acquiring land in the Arizona desert and then closing it off to the public, where you're not supposed to go on there anymore? And then at the same time, the UFO community and everybody else is talking about that there's an interdimensional portal there, and that all kinds of entities are coming through. And people are seeing all kinds of entities there in Sedona, Arizona coming through. Even some people have even reported seeing dinosaurs. Now, I don't really know what to make of that story, but that is one of the stories that's come through that very area where we were. Now, I didn't see anything like that, but we did catch a lot of those orbs, and we caught a huge UFO on camera. So that's just verified to me because I have it on film, and it will be available through Skywatch TV, and the photographs are absolutely published in the book as well.